Say my name.
Madam Sangova.
Again.
Madam Sangova.
Again.
Madam
Again
Sangova.
and again and again.
Madam Sangova.
Again.
Madam Sangova.
I like it.
Madam Sangova. I lose it at the.
But yeah, yes.
I find it very creative. Or like, I'm surprised that nobody has sampled it yet. I think medical is gonna sample
Hopefully,
it.
yeah, give me free ideas. But yeah, that would be really cool.
There was something that happened that he sampled. I don't remember what it was. Oh, was it the past is not the present? It was one of the memes that went viral.
I like
and
it
he put
when
in a
musicians
song.
feed into pop culture memes and use them for
Really?
songs. There was this, was it Ashake? Ashake did one for one of his songs where a police lady in Nigeria was being driven away. So she was, so it was one of those stops.
How was she being
and
driven away?
So she was interrogating the person in the car, and she held on to the car sort of, like
okay.
she wasn't going to let them go. The person was driving away. It's a very popular meme. So that meme he
Yeah.
sampled for one of his songs, and it's really fun
Okay.
because
I hope
once
she's
you listen
gonna
to the
be
song, it
paid.
clicks. I hope so. Maybe.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Anyway, but there are people who think it's lazy when people like. I don't think it is though. I think if you find like a creative way to incorporate that, because I know Beyonce does this a lot.
A lot with
Like
pop
she'll
culture
add
stuff
memes,
from
yeah.
ballrooms and stuff
Exactly,
like that.
yeah.
What happened at the New Orleans? You know, because bitch, see, everybody have their own side of the bed, and bitch, y'all ain't getting my side.
That's the thing.
I mean-
music is supposed to be relatable to an extent. So if you put
Exactly,
things that people relate to, even was it not J. Cole that sampled the president of America at the time who said, "Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me once, don't fool me again."
Oh, okay.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
I think so.
It was sampled. It was from a live speech the man was giving, and he
I
quoted
see.
the saying in Alabama also that says, "Fool me one time, shame on you," whatever. But
Interesting.
yeah, point is, it works.
Yeah.
I don't think it's lazy.
No, I don't think it's
creative,
lazy
if
either.
anything. How you can imbibe something
It
like
also
that.
shows your cultural awareness.
Clock it. Like
Clock
they say.
it. Clocked it. What are we talking about today?
First of all, I'm wearing Ghana jersey.
I can see that. You know, when you wore it, I was like, is she trying to upstage me in the Ghanaianness department?
Wow, please. Is this a new jersey I have with my name at the back and stuff?
Yeah, made in China for Ghanaians.
No, that's what's going on. I don't even know anything about the AFCON, but I'm just proud to wear my Ghana jersey.
Yeah, but like we are not in the
prouder,
AFCON.
I'm prouder to be affiliated with the
The
Black
AFCON,
Stars.
they've removed all the black people in there. It's left with the North American, North Africans. That yeah, ni AFCON, no more. Where are you? We didn't qualify for the AFCON.
It's that bad. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just glad we're playing.
But we made it to the World Cup though. Nigeria is nowhere to be
so the
found.
World Cup. So the World Cup that I'm proud to be.
Yeah.
So I'm supporting the Black Stars. Let's get it. Anywho,
you're welcome to another episode. My name is Nasiba, as usual. When it changes, I'll let you know. What is your name?
Damn. My name is Seraphine.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna change
Are
because
you
my
sure?
name means fiery one. Do you know the flex?
You're
Because
pretty fiery, though.
when I'm explaining my name to people, like, what's the meaning of your name? Oh, fiery one.
You with the
Fiery one. I mean, when you get to know me, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, fiery.
Yeah.
But yeah, Seraphine.
Okay. Today, we saw a lot of chatter about your friend is saying sister way, Ama Burland. And you guys, this is my thing. Whenever I see a tweet talking BS, I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm so tired of Twitter. I think since Twitter content has been commodified, because they know that they can get some $2 from Elon Musk. They think they can just say whatever they want.
We're already on that slope. I think the monetization just worsened it.
It's worsened. Like, people don't make sense anymore. People don't try to make sense. People don't try to have proper conversations. They don't even attempt to. Like, hey, it's too much
Rage
BS
baiting,
on Twitter.
clickbaiting,
Too much.
all of
Too
that.
much.
Yeah.
And like the person who has been, have been getting attacked lately is Ama Burland for her weight loss. There was this video where I think she opened a new shop or something. She was like her new
location for her shop, exactly.
And she was waiting for Sewa Ami here.
Them to come,
to her, and then people were talking about the clothing.
I'm getting fans in the area. meeting fans in the area, you know, Mama Dignitaries are about around, like, they are not around there.
It started, so Ama Burland was actually getting attacked for losing weight. Like, there was this video where she went to Callie's house and she
Whose
looked
house
really
now?
slim. Callie J.
Oh, right.
His
You say Kali, I'm
streaming.
thinking of Kali. I'm like, hey, why ain't Kali? Oh my god. Kali J, yeah.
Lafana, what do you think
Oh
I'm
yeah,
doing with
I'm
it?
sorry. So
All these
Kali's
years of
house,
reading
yeah.
Pegiopong.
Complicated here, very, very complicated. It's not like compared to Ghana. Here, it's very complicated here.
Yeah.
So she was there, and there was this video she took, and people were like, she, you know,
She's and that was
she had
after
lost a lot of
her
weight.
weight loss video where she opened up.
Exactly, yeah. And people were attacking her for that. And that died down, but nothing ever really dies down with Twitter, especially if Twitter feels like it has found something that it can
Be
attack you
limited to
with.
Twitter. I think Twitter people are notorious for being annoying and being like really.
I don't see it a lot on
hurtful.
TikTok though.
TikTok is a thing. Have you seen TikTok comment sections? It's brutal there. Oh my days, you haven't.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, TikTok comment sections are like going
So
down.
is it like on
the
comments
rabbit.
on her videos?
Yeah, there are people who do make those comments. They're snide remarks, but Twitter
Yeah.
is full on dedicated conversation
Yeah, I know.
where those agenda people are
Exactly. Creating a problem where there isn't.
Twitter, like they call it.
Yo, Charlie. But I expected there to be an inflow of, I guess pushback with all the people, pointing out the body shaming.
As per, from the
yeah,
people
like
who
people
supported.
support, like defending her. I expected to see that. I think that, I don't know. The woman has made a video explaining why she lost weight. I don't really know.
And how?
Exactly, Let's get into it. I wanted us to watch the video. I've been planning on watching it. I've seen snippets.
We've not seen the full video.
And I even did read about PCOS and how normal it is. There are a lot of people experiencing.
I've made some weight progress because I changed my lifestyle and everything, and I started studying more about the condition I have, which is PCOS, and a lot of people demanded that I tell them about it. So I decided to do this video because if it was not for videos like this, my research wouldn't have been possible for me to also find the things that I'm doing. So this video is not to tell you what to do, it is to add to your research. So you research and you find out a lot of things, and then you combine the things that work well with you as a person. So this is just one video I'm putting down there for research purposes. What's worked for me might not work for you, but then I'm just giving you the option so that you know what's like you are working with. Okay, so yes, let's get right into the video.
But there was this whole conversation about weight loss among celebrities on the international level with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. And so the truth is that when I saw that Burland was losing weight, I was like, wait, so is there like some credence to what people are saying, like, oh, you guys celebrities are starting this whole thing, like body dysmorphia thing?
So I wouldn't say that. I think I used to have a similar opinion at first when I saw that everybody was going to the gym. There are certain influences that I think are positive influence. Like, oh, now every influencer is going to the gym. Hello. It's a good habit. So although it's trendy and whatnot, it's influencing positive change to an extent. It's awakening the people they influence if they do to adopt positive lifestyles. So if they are losing weight, not because, it's a new cool thing to do, like in the 2000s where everybody had to be a size 6 or size 4 or size 0.
Taking pills.
That's different, exactly. But like people are being more responsible for their health and taking charge of their life and how they look. They are not leaving it to chance and say, oh, that's how I am and whatever. And I think it's positive, right? But there are certain gray areas and there are like interesting, unique cases where the people are just overdoing it. And that's cry. You can't go and talk about it too much because indeed it's the person's body.
Yeah.
If they are promoting unhealthy ways to lose weight,
Promoting. I mean, promoting is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, no,
and
but
Nipa Cronin and I've lost weight. What am I promoting?
No, so promoting is when you come and say, do this if you want to lose weight. And it's not healthy and medically approved. Because even the one I think we're deviating. When we start from Ama Burland, we get there. But the point is, she mentioned the fact that aside working out and taking supplements and checking her diet, she had medical support by using GLP.
So I found Monjaro, and I researched on it, found out the side effects and all of that, and then I made inquiries, and then I decided to start with the Monjaro. But then that was not the only thing I was doing. I was doing the first 3 weeks, I was just doing Monjaro, walking, and then supplements, right? That was the first 3 weeks. So when you get on Monjaro, you have to take a collagen, otherwise you break out. The last few weeks, I haven't been taking my collagen, and I've actually seen the effects on my face. Like I broke out when I was on my trip and everything. So it is very important for you to take collagen on when you're on Monjaro. And I also got some supplements like the Stella supplements. I was only able to take it for 2 weeks for some reasons, right? And then I also started taking supplements from Drexa. So these are the only 3 I was taking. Like I didn't want to worry my body with supplements. Like I just wanted to do something right, because I don't feel like taking supplements is something that I can do for the rest of my life. Like my throat really pain me, right?
These are medical interventions for people who are beyond age, as it were, right? They don't have the physical, for some of them, their physical efforts are not working. They don't have the physical motivation as well. And that's just like the last resort. It is a quick way around it, right? For those who can afford it, because it's super expensive as well per jab. Like each one that you get, all this, it comes in sets as well.
I find that also pretty pointed, because we said PCOS it affects a lot of women, but not every woman has an Ama Burland kind of money.
But you don't need to use the Ama Burland route.
But that's the thing. No, but if you have insulin resistance and you need the actual medical
there
attention
are other things,
for this,
and because I'm not a medical person, I wouldn't want to state point blank the other things. But I think there are other habits that could work.
habits.
Yeah, other habits you can pick up, like the dieting. There are foods that can also stimulate that insulin production that would help you get back in shape, right? The insulin resistance is medical, so it goes straight to your brain, your neurons, to communicate to your body that, oh, don't feel hungry. You are not hungry. You are full for longer, so you're not craving or feeling like eating more. Do you understand?
Okay, so what we are saying is that Ama Burland could have
She has
gone
access.
the natural way, the
It wasn't
organic
working
food
for her.
way.
You see, it's nuanced.
It wasn't,
According to her, it wasn't working
No, I'm
for
not
her.
saying she could lose it like by going to the gym, but like the dieting.
According
It
to her, it wasn't
wasn't
working.
working.
She had done all of
No,
that.
but
And I know
what
Ama
about-
Burland has done a lot. I've seen, because I'm a social media user and somebody
True,
who works in the
social
social
media.
media space, I see her content very often.
Uh-huh.
I've seen that she goes to the gym.
I know.
She's eating healthy. She's cooking. She's doing all of that. But the point is, after all that I have been seeing as an outsider who's not in her life, she came to say openly that it wasn't working for her. And we all know how Ama Burland looks
Fair
or
enough.
looked in the past compared to how she looked now. If you do that comparison, you can see it's worlds apart, right? So she's saying all of that was not working while she was trying to get in shape, and she has the access because she can afford it
Yeah.
to go to the gym, have a personal trainer because she has posted some of those videos. It wasn't working. So if she thinks, or if she decided with the help of medical advisement that this is the way to go and it's indeed working for her, why are you to fault her?
No, I'm not faulting her. I'm just trying to point out that there is a level of privilege here.
Yeah, the
right?
privilege is there.
Yeah, and maybe sister Ama, not Burland. To baby on also or what that kind of situation.
Yeah.
She doesn't have that kind of money and
So
access.
access, exactly.
She wouldn't be able to
So
solve
her
that.
alternative would be to go around and look for the best ways.
What best ways?
So obviously I find your dietitian and things. Honestly, I feel like no matter how you go about, GLP is not the final destination. It's a faster and quicker destination. That's why it's
okay.
expensive.
Yeah.
So there are other ways that will take relatively longer. It can be a long-term lifestyle change. And I'm saying this as if I know because I'm also trying to get there.
Yeah.
I do not want to be thin, but I just
But
feel
yours
like,
is not insulin resistance though.
how would you know?
Is it?
Exactly. There's no way to tell definitively unless you get like a test and all of
Or
that.
unless you get diagnosed.
Yeah, but the point is, there are other ways to go around weight loss that do not involve jabbing yourself. But people would go to that because it's affordable, it's accessible to them. They
Would
can
you
afford
do
it.
that? Would you go to that
Me
extent?
personally, no, me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, what's true?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I hear.
Exactly.
I wanted to say that I love the transparency.
Yeah.
I don't know, like she didn't have to. She didn't
owe it to people.
Yeah, she didn't really owe
And
that
that's
level of
the
vulnerability.
unfortunate dilemma a lot of public figures. Because when
Yeah.
you're an influencer, to an extent, you become a public figure.
Yeah.
That's the
You sort of become
unfortunate-
responsible for people in a way.
Exactly. Such that you need to answer. You don't need to, but like it is demanded of you as if you need to answer to the people who follow you because to a large extent, they take your word as gospel.
Mm-hmm.
So when there are changes, they are concerned. They will comment. Charlie, you see what people do to the comments of these influencers?
Yeah.
Every little thing they do is
the Ariana
scrutinized,
Grande one, I've decided to start tuning it out of my mind.
right?
Like I know it's obvious that there could be something wrong with her,
Could.
but it's pretty obvious that
She doesn't want to talk about it.
that's one. Two, I think if you were willing to give the person some grace, you would agree that she wouldn't want to starve herself thin like that. Like
she has opened up in the past about some eating disorder.
I get that, but I want to believe that there's been like growth, so
Right.
that if there's something happening here, it might be something out of her control. Like I just don't.
But the point
I
is, why
hope
are we
she
being
hasn't.
bothered? Honestly, me,
Yeah.
I'll be
No.
concerned.
Like, I'm sorry. I hope
And
you're
I think that's the
okay.
thing.
But like, that's where
People
it
are
starts
living
and ends.
parasocial lives. The influencer you like is, and so what? Like Epa Bang, right? But I get it. From a place of concern, people misunderstand or overextend their concern that it becomes negative.
Yeah, like you can't be so concerned
About
that you
someone
become
somewhere.
you start to villainize the person. Because for me, this is a victim. But like,
Exactly.
how is it that you're seeing this person as, oh, she's such a like the way that people talk about it, they make it seem like she's so horrible
For
for
losing
having
weight
ED.
and choosing her health. That's a crazy thing.
Even if she can't help
How
it.
many of them, when she had, and I hate that we're talking about Ama so much. Like,
It's not even Ama.
It feels like,
Ariana.
but let's just say generally, how is that when somebody gains weight or when they were dealing with the previous self that you were used to, you never question that, hey, why is this person looking like this? It's until they make a positive change for themselves that makes them look different. I think it's familiarity. People are used to seeing you a certain way. And I think it applies in a lot of things in our lives.
Yeah.
When people know you as a timid, quiet person, then suddenly you come out of nowhere. You've gone to coach yourself and become more confident. And like, who are you? Who gave you? It's like people are questioning who gave you the right to become this new person that I'm not used to.
Exactly.
So the shock of the change is what is affecting
Yeah.
people. And I think that's what it is in a lot of these celebrities' case, Ama inclusive, right?
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, you're in the public eye. People are going to talk, whatever it is that they want about you. But for me, the gumption will never not like piss me off.
Taking that away from social media, I think even in our personal lives, in our families, within our friend circles, right? Everybody's constantly questioning,
Someone is
why
always
have you gone to lock
commenting
your
on
hair?
your body.
It's not nice. Why are you doing this? Why have you braided your hair? Why are you doing a natural hair instead of perming hair or perming your hair? Why are you doing skincare? Like, people are questioning every little thing you do. People do not extend the grace enough to ask you if they were concerned. Indeed, people are just curious. That's what it is. I don't half the time. I don't think it's proper concern.
You're not quite matching the image they have
of you. Exactly, right? Because there's a point in my life when I was really slender. If I show you the pictures, you believe that. Like, I was really slender, and then I gained weight during SHS. That was like when I started gaining weight proper. I'm like, hey, who you can see you? I'm like, okay, cool.
And I went to fall in a pit.
Understand, right?
No,
and I was
see,
at the time I was
that's
cool.
how
I was just a young teenager, right? Then when I got to high school,
It's like
at a point I lost
fear-mongering.
weight. Exactly, I lost weight. It was like, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. And then I was doing, baby. I'm like,
I
what do you need me to do? Like,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So I think that experience is ingrained in a lot of us, and social media amplifies it.
Yeah.
Such that people have a platform they can contact you directly
Yeah.
to tell you what they think about your body, which is none of their business in the first place.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what we're doing to Chadwick Boseman. God rest his soul.
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly. Oh. I'm a Muslim sister, never saw this.
Bro, I've been saying Jesus Christ a lot lately.
But the point is, why would you be so? It's almost combative the way they comment on some of these things. Honestly, I feel like it goes beyond consent. There are genuine moments of consent and people who express genuine consent. But for a lot of people, they are just expressing shock. Like, who gave you? Why would you change the fact that I know you as a fat girl or as a slender girl and you're gaining weight? Where did your bottles come from? Like, there are situations that demand genuine consent, and fans sometimes help these celebs to get back on track when they are genuinely questioning them, like, oh, the person is using drugs or they are doing something that is detrimental to their person. Otherwise, why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking. You were saying it like, because there was at the same time that Ariana Grande was going through all of that, there was Beyonce came out and she went to some Lewis Hamilton sports event.
Okay, yes, and then she
looked thick.
Ugh.
Right.
And then people, so from that same event, people were like super micro analyzing her face.
Exactly.
She's human.
And so it was like people were actually commenting on the fact that she has gained weight. And so it was like, well, now what do you want the woman to do? What exactly do you want? Do you want them to be thin or thick? Like, do you understand? Anyways, I did want to say that I think, especially for women, our looks are pretty, Chimamanda said for Black women, hair is political. I think that for Black women and women in general, your body is political. And there's an extent to which I try not to engage some of the critique, some of the advice, some of the trends and all that as a sort of political resistance. Like, it feels like it takes a lot of intention because you're on one hand deconstructing something that was like conditioned. So you grew up when we're growing up, people were like comparing, my boobs with like my sister's boobs. Oh, this one is not growing. This one is growing. Oh, look at your tummy. It's too big. Go and lose it. You're 13. Arias, yeah. And so you grow up and you realize this thing is unending.
Right.
One, because your body's changes are unending. Like
Exactly.
your body does not stay the same forever.
Even in death, your body is still changing, right?
Exactly. You're decomposing. Or is it that?
Composing, yeah.
And so, like, at some point, you have to, on an individual level, really figure out what it is that are like non-negotiable when it comes to you. There's some women who refuse to shave. And to them, like, that's them resisting.
Yeah. The expectations,
Because
yeah.
they're so, like, if I see one more like video telling me about how I can lose like a dark spot or hyperpigmentation, or it's just annoying, you know. I think it's fine. It's
And it's not as if you are not actively finding. Another thing about general body changes that I do not like, where people come to me and like, oh, I can see you. Hello.
I'm pretty aware of that.
Right? I'm the first person to find out,
Yeah.
right? It's not like you have to tell me before I realize.
I was with me when
it
that happened.
So yeah, when people are making certain comments, so yeah, you're telling somebody, oh, you've lost weight, you're looking skinny. Hello, like my clothes are loose. I know when I'm doing. So what do you think the point is, right? I think people just talk too much. People feel entitled to comment.
Yeah, I think we need to
Entitlement.
refrain from like feeling the need to say,
Yeah, do you need to
comment on
say
it? Like you don't need
it
to.
gets to a point where you can comment out of
Aye.
consent. Even that. So the way you say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Some random Abigail on the internet has absolutely no right to be telling Ariana Grande she's lost weight. Like we know that. You sister, I don't know what a Twitter, I've been quite Twitter, I don't know what your username is.
And for a
Talking shit
celebrity,
about
it's
Ama
crazy
Burland.
because her weight loss has been noticed long before you probably started seeing the pictures of when she lost weight. Her publicity team is constantly scrutinizing her to make sure she looks right for public appearances, right? So
Consumption,
they
yeah.
know, she knows, she's been told already. She doesn't need 10,001 people on the internet overemphasizing the fact that she has changed.
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah.
So why do you need to?
And I feel like it's also, you know, it's been industrialized because
Right.
like a lot of these beauty brands sell this like fear of insecurities in you in order to sell the product that they're selling to you. Me pacho, with dark spots, no, it's fine. I mean, there's some, you know, pimples and all that it's like, okay, this might be a little alarming. Like you should see a dermatologist. Don't go on TikTok but there's levels to it because not everybody can afford a dermatologist. But I think I just hate it because I think about the like capitalist aspect of it, of all of these things are just, you know, contributing to me taking money out of my pocket to go and buy something that I think will heal this problem that you have sort of, I guess, exaggerated its seriousness.
And some of
to
these
me.
problems are manufactured.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to lose those stretch marks. I promise you. It's fine. I started feeling insecure about stretch marks since like 14. Seriously, I remember there was this girl in our class. She used to tell me, hey, Nasiba, I'm wonderful. And I feel so good, like, yay, this girl thinks I'm beautiful. And then one time after vacation, we came back and I'd like gained some weight. I was sitting there, she saw stretch marks on my legs. She was like, oh, Nasima,
No.
you have stretch marks.
At a very young age. Oh my days. But such a young age.
Yeah, but I felt so ugly when she said that. I was like, oh shit, Precious doesn't think
Speaking
I'm
of
beautiful anymore.
being young and being super conscious of your body, you know, when you're going through adolescence or your pubescence, adolescent, whatever they call it, you become extra critical about the little things.
Bro,
So
you
around that
notice
period, and since those are your
everything.
formative years, if you don't have the right thinking or the right supports or the right mentality within that time, it will grow with you. So like you grow. Because why are you concerned about some things when, let's say, acne, for instance, is normal within those periods, right?
It's normal for the rest of your life, bro.
Right?
Like, I don't know, why do you want to achieve spotless skin?
No, and it's fine.
Is it
For some people, for a lot of people,
yeah, like
the
is it for all
superficial is
these
important
men?
because of presentation.
No offense,
and all
but
of
like
that.
you allow men to look so ugly.
Please,
No
we beg you.
You're very handsome. But like you allow some men to look like,
And I think innately, a lot of women are like excited about some of these superficial things, how their skin
exactly
looks, how whatever.
the
Beside the
compliments.
expectation.
Oh my god, girl, you look so good.
And it's a thing that gives us a lot of joy. Some of us a lot of
Yeah,
joy, right?
because
Looking
you're
a certain
conditioned to
way,
get validation from that.
or you just enjoy it.
I'm just saying, where did that come from? It's not like
Yeah.
naturally you were.
Nonetheless, as a child, you have no business being so obsessed about looking a certain way. Because I saw just this morning, I saw a video of a young girl, barely 13 years, who's doing a full skincare routine, like What do you mean you have a full skincare routine at 13 and I get to take care of your skin? But it shouldn't be like that complex. That is like esthetician standard skincare routine where you have layers and layers of products on your face because you are 13 and you want what? No blemish skin.
Yeah, you want like
That's
spotless
crazy.
skin.
That's crazy. And
What do they call it? Glass skin.
glass skin. And that's some of the conditioning that people have from really young ages. And then for someone like, imagine someone like that goes on the internet and is creating content and people in her comment section are saying, your skin has a red spot, and she's like obsessed over it. And she goes on to find out the next thing and she's using it and it becomes a whole like whirlwind of her being sucked into the fact that she needs to look a certain way. She tests all the wrong things. It will be deadly, right?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people are facing these days.
Yeah.
The urge to look perfect.
Yeah.
Bro, you're a woman, oh.
The amount
I think
of
people do
changes
not
your
know
body
how
will
much,
go through.
yeah.
Like back then when I was like a teenager and I used to look in the mirror, the things that I used to notice, I don't notice them anymore.
Right.
The things that I like used to overanalyze.
Yeah, I believe
don't
in
care
taking care of
about it
yourself,
anymore.
Charlie. Work out, be fit. If you want
Eat
a dream body, you go to
healthy.
the gym, eat healthy, use your skincare. All of that is important. But when it gets to the point where you are no longer comfortable, where you're having body dysmorphia, constantly scrutinizing yourself, then there becomes a problem.
Yep.
Right? Use the makeup you want to use. Charlie, have a nighttime routine. It's so great to have some of these things. It makes you feel good when you're doing them. But when it becomes a problem that you're constantly overanalyzing every single thing, when there's a dot on your face, you're losing your mind. When you eat and then you want to eat fufu, what do you think your stomach will do?
Yeah.
It's the time of the month. You're bloating. What were you expecting? And then you're constantly analyzing and you have to bind your stomach in the
Yeah,
name
you
of
have to
Jesus
suck
and
it in.
then with full faha.
Some people have sucked their stomach inside.
Yeah, I used to it
It was
subconsciously.
recently that I started to consciously stop.
Right.
Because
It's
like back in
subconscious.
school,
Yeah.
we used to wear like, the school uniform, you want to look a little
Yeah.
flat tummy-ish
And
with
pull your
it.
belt in.
You want to look snatched. But bro, you're gonna snatch your way into
Yeah, I think bottom line, people on social media are so entitled. And it's the thing, when you look at people making some of these comments too, they're not the nicest people in the world. They don't have even the perfect bodies. So how
there's this thing that people do where if you make a bad comment about someone's looks,
They'll
they'll
go and
go
look
and
for you.
screenshot your
Yeah. The sleuths. They'll go and look for
Yeah.
you yourself, how you look, and compare it to the person. And some of those people, in as much as it is doxing on the internet,
you deserve
hot
it.
take, they deserve it.
Did you see the video of that woman who found someone's house and she was like, you see how easy it was to find you? Bro, did you see it?
I have it.
Yo,
I've
she
seen
did it
similar
twice.
videos. There are people on the internet. I think who was that? Somebody made a comment, and one of those internet sleuths who create content finding people did it. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this for fun and look for a person and go to their doorstep
Find
with Google Map and whatever. I'm like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let people know that like you think we can't catch you.
Yeah, faceless account
See, I will
commenting,
catch you.
trash,
You're on the internet, you're literally very exposed.
right?
I don't know why people think they're protected by being on the internet. It's just because people don't have time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm casadodo.
Leave people alone, man.
I just
Leave people alone.
yeah.
It's the thing. Charlie, they are family members. First of all, the family members, some of them not even make these comments in very insensitive ways. If somebody's going to tell you
did
your
wanna
facts, your
say-
family members will start first before the internet people.
Yeah, I did want to say that.
Yeah.
A lot of it is like something that family raises us with, and like I said, like in my family, the older women would like comment on your body. Oh, look at how you don't take care of your hair. Look at this, look at that. Now
And some
I
of this
avoid
is-
certain people.
So here's
because
what I
of
also
that.
think. Although I one of the biggest people of don't speak on people's bodies, I think a lot of this is in good faith. It's just misdirected. Good faith, misdirected, miscommunicated, or they just don't know how to say it. Another thing, we've come a long way. These days, we are the woke people who are sensitive about some of these things. But in the past, if somebody told you that, oh, yeah, the person cares about you, they don't want you to look overweight, or they don't want you to get to the point where you lose yourself. That's what they say.
No, but I've always said that I don't think that we quite have the weight, the body, dysmorphia problem or like the beauty standard problem in Ghana as bad here as like it is international.
Fair point.
Because the truth is, the Ghanaian men actually like thick women.
That's what they say.
Really,
No,
It's
that's
not
what they
true.
say. I can't say that's factually, but
You
we
guys
hear
should
that
tell
a
us.
lot. No, but we hear that a lot.
You heard me. What do you have to say? Some men, eh?
See, there's
I think
some-
a good
I know-
number of them.
Yeah, a good number.
I think
Like
as
you
a
say, we hear that
culture,
a
we
lot.
really love like thick
Because that's how
women.
we are. I don't understand. In this culture, that's how a lot of the women are, right? In this
Yeah, and
part
the
of the
men
world.
love it. And even in music, like, oh yeah. Oh, what is the like we there's in our arts and everything.
Celebrated, right.
Exactly, it's celebrated.
Right.
And even I mean, like Tremilanga.
I mean,
if you're slim,
the downstream flow of Western culture came with all of those ones as well.
Yeah.
There's always been a case where they're like Tremilanga, slim thick. It's been I mean, point is, I think we appreciated ourselves until a lot of the foreign pressures came to play.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. But I think we've maintained that like appreciation of people just having body fucking fats. Like it's okay if you're fat. It's okay. And yeah,
Please, but it's not okay when your BMI is too high and it's affecting your health.
okay.
That's my only concern. The reason I think people lose weight, and that's the thing. In Ama Burland's case like this,
Like
it's
that was a
affecting
health
your
problem.
Exactly. It's a health problem. It goes beyond the superficial. People think of weight loss and weight gain as purely a superficial thing. There are people who need to lose weight to stay healthy and
Yep.
even alive sometimes. People have to go for gastric sleeve surgeries so that they do not eat too much and they feel full constantly because they have a problem where their brain is constantly craving things
Yeah.
and they cannot control themselves and they are gaining weight, which will cause fatty liver and a lot of other. Charlie, I'm speaking like a medical person.
No, go ahead,
It's
go
because I'm
ahead.
watching the good doctor and I've watched the residents, so I know some of these things. But the point is, people need some of these decisions for their own good.
Yeah.
People need to gain some amount of weight to stay healthy because they become anorexic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what is your, if you do not know why somebody has, like I said, let's separate opinions from dishing them out as if it's the way of life, right? Just leave people alone.
I think I've just gotten to a point. I think the best way to be a public figure now is to tune it all out. Genuinely,
How
just
easy is that? And I think that's one of the things. How do some of these people tune it out?
you can though. You can Twitter, and you don't have to go there. You don't have to.
But you work this. That's it. Imagine you're an influencer who also has a good Twitter following. I'm saying this from somebody who has had to select influencers.
Then you have to have thick skin. Seriously, you have to. No pun
and I
intended.
think part of the way you groom, interesting word, but you groom your audience and nurture them from the start will affect how they relate with you to a certain point. Is like you can see the difference between someone whose audience is so familiar with them and they comment on every single thing, and somebody who has trained the people that you don't talk like
Boundaries,
that here.
yeah.
There are solid boundaries from the start, especially when
Yeah.
you're starting out, right?
Yeah.
The kind of comments you accept.
Yeah.
When you start nurturing them that way early, you'll get to a point where it will be very rare or random people who come and make such
They will
comments.
even start defending you.
Exactly. I've seen some of those cases before.
Yeah. So yeah, final thoughts.
Leave people alone. Charlie,
Shut the
fat
fuck
and so
up.
what? Just shut up.
Yeah,
Like, honestly,
exactly,
leave people
yeah.
alone. Somebody's slim and so what? Except as a genuine case of health issues. Even so, people and their body, it's their body. Why are you
I don't care.
Honestly, just
I
leave
cannot
people
care.
alone is
Except
what it
if
is.
I know you, you're close to me, I don't care.
And even that the way you go about that concern
Yeah.
of the people you know, right?
Yeah. Anyways, Charlie, shout outs to Burland. I think that she did an incredible job making that
Yeah.
YouTube video. That had to have
opening
been
up.
a different level of like vulnerability, because I think when it comes to reproductive issues, women are very sensitive about it, because you just never know. Like, you don't want to tell people you have irregular periods. I think we should talk about that at some point.
As a woman, especially sharing
And
such sensitive
like,
topics,
it's like
everybody
you're not
knows
woman
that.
enough. Yeah.
As a public figure, as a young, vibrant public figure,
like-
it takes an insane amount of
Yeah,
strength
it's
for
like you're
somebody to
giving
share
people
such
ammo
personal.
to just use against you.
Exactly,
It's
but
such
she
a
did
soft
that
spot.
in hopes of inspiring and educating
Yeah,
people.
and I
because
think
that was
she
one
did
of
a
the things she
great job with
mentioned.
that. Like, at this point, if you don't know what it is, you're just being willfully ignorant. And yeah, bro.
And I hope she inspires a world of other influencers, a world of
To
other
be
influencers to be
more open.
Don't come and tell me your private issues and how you were doing what and what. No. Like
But don't come
being
and tell
overtly
me.
sharing some of these things overtly, like
Yeah.
your experiences with certain things, not your sex
It
life.
really helps spread awareness, because a lot of the generation now, I've always said that I think social media is the second parent to people now.
For a lot
There's
of people.
so much that they're learning
Yesterday
from these
on
influencers.
this Nigerian singer, Simi Sola, Adekunle Gold's wife, she was advising a lot of young people. They're asking her questions about piercings.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that she has to, but like the point is, people are feeling comfortable speaking to
Like,
influencers and celebrities.
why do you think they're called influencers?
Exactly. So truth is, parents might not be really like advising people as much. Some people are not getting advices from church or whatever, but like from these influencers
They
and
take it.
celebrities.
They take
so
them.
that puts them in a very unique position to be able to
Yeah.
shed light on really important topics. That's why some organizations like the United Nations, USAID, or AU, whatever, are using influencers for certain campaigns because people relate to them. People take
Exactly,
their word
and
as
listen
gospel
to
and things
them.
like that. And yeah.
Yeah, at some point we'll talk about influencing, the responsibilities, the privileges, the good and the bad. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. As usual, my name is Nasiba. When it changes, I'll let you know. What about you?
My name is Seraphine. It won't change. I mean, you know that. I mean, the Seraphine. Yeah.
See you on the next episode.
Follow, subscribe, comment, share, remix, whatever I need to do.
Yeah,
man.
those
Just
who
do
don't
it.
follow, I'll just take them to my malam. I know a few.
If you don't follow me, I'll find you. You know how the serial killers do it.